Hello and happy Thursday. It is January 18th. I am MJ and this is a general reading for the collective. And today I'm going to use my indie version of the Guardian of the Night. This is my deck that I've had, I think, since 2020. I'm trying to think when the indie version of this deck came out. It's been a while. Anyway, let's dive in here and see what we have going on energetically speaking. The first card I'm going to pull is the energy that's influencing us. That's that energy behind our mood, our decisions, and how it will respond to this upcoming situation. That influencing energy plays a role in that. Then we will call upon the uninvited house guest, and we'll see what external influence comes through and how that energy contributes to the situation. Then we'll wrap it all up with some words of advice. All right, let's dive in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask that the animals come forward and bring with them the information that will best serve us as a collective today. All right, so starting us off here, we start off with, ooh, yikes. We start off with this energy of the Five of Cups. So today, when we're feeling this energy, what we're feeling is a sense of loss and regret. And it might be something that is really surface level, maybe something very recent, something that we may have lost, or a decision that we made that put us in a disadvantage, just recently. But it could also surface as a grief that hasn't been processed. It might be a ghost that we look back on and we go, oh God, I wish I didn't make that decision. I wish that things played out differently. And you might experience a sense of loss that way. So however this Five of Cups is coming in and manifesting itself, it might be an opportunity to examine some past hurts or some past decisions that you regret in some way and that you're still hanging on to. There's some sort of attachment there that might need to be resolved because it's coming forward. And when we're hanging on to this grief, when we're keeping it within us, we don't have room for something else to come in, and we might miss out on some opportunities because we're focused on something that we've lost. So let's see here. Let's see what this upcoming situation is, and we'll see how this Five of Cups will influence that. So coming in, oh, well, that's pretty opposite. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. So we have this opportunity to plant a seed, to see something grow, right? Something is at its very beginning. It's like just ready to start. And it holds this great deal of promise. And if you take this opportunity and you nurture it and you devote time and energy to it, there's this sense that a knowing, right? There's this knowing that it will grow into something significant. The issue here might be that because of this influence of the Five of Cups is weighing you down, you're focusing not on the opportunity for what can be, but you're focusing on this energy of what was or what could have been, but isn't. And it's in that space that you lose the momentum that the Ace of Pentacles is building, because you're no longer directing your energy towards creating something that holds the promise of something new. You're kind of hanging on to something that doesn't do much any longer. So here, the situation you find yourself in, you might have to recognize or, take note, where are your roadblocks? How do you self-sabotage? What's keeping you back? What attachment are you hanging on to from the past that you can't, that you can't resuscitate? It's not going to come back. I mean, as Monty Python, this might sound kind of harsh here, but obviously, if it was a situation where you lost an opportunity, like a job or something, it's not coming back. It's like the dead parrot, scene or sketch from Monty Python just popped into my head, and that might be wholly inappropriate. But for something that is not quite so serious, but serious enough that it's keeping you from moving in a new direction. Again, if this is like a loss of a job or a loss of an idea or a decision that you made that puts you in a disadvantage that now you're kind of, you're ruminating over, it's time to recognize that you need to move forward, and you're given this opportunity here with this Ace of Pentacles to build something that holds promise, that will move you in a positive direction, that will continue to grow when you nurture it. So let's see who's showing up here. And for those of you who are maybe too young to remember Monty Python, I just have to say that is one of the funniest sketches I have ever seen in my entire life. Just saying. All right. Well, isn't that just... This is where we're going today, folks. All righty. Well, here comes this energy of the Ten of Swords. This is an outside influence. And speaking about, like, oh gosh, heartbreak and betrayal, here comes perhaps a reminder of a loss. It might come in as an individual who wants you to stay in this state of, sadness or grief because that's where they are. They might feel comforted when you are also at the, at the state that they are in. They're unable to move forward, or they've hit bottom. And although there's this great opportunity to move forward, be careful of someone who wants to keep you back, who wants to keep you low, or who wants you to stay put because they're not ready to move forward. They like their place here as the victim, as the martyr. And so pay attention how they come in and how they might influence your decisions as well here. You might be sitting in a state of feeling regret or loss, or feeling as though you should have done something differently. And you're presented with this opportunity to move forward, to find hope, to find this great promise that is going to bring with it a guaranteed source of abundance, however that looks for you. Security. This is talking about creating a strong foundation for security. And then whoever this is, this outside influence that's showing up, is saying, well, wait, I'm down here and I liked it when you were down here too. So let's stay here, They might be a reminder of that past decision. They could be also, oh God, here's the other thing. And this is why I've always said to people, like, be really careful with who you share your ideas with. When you're starting on something new, when you're starting something fresh, be careful who you share that information with, because you don't want anybody putting a seed in your brain that holds with it this sense of doubt, or that they too can sabotage it. And it might not be anything that they're doing intentionally, right? They're not being malicious, but it's their own fear, it's their own state of victimhood that can keep you back, because they're projecting their fears, their concerns, their past heartache, their past betrayal of some sort. And they might put that on you by just saying a simple, oh gosh, that sounds like a scary idea, or are you sure you want to do that? Remember this past. So be careful who you share your ideas with. Share them with people who will be supportive, because whoever this is that's coming in is not bringing that. They're bringing with them a very low vibration, and they are not, maybe they've recognized that now the only way to move is up, but seeing this Ten of Swords coming in this external influence, to me, it's just going to show up as a reminder of what was and what didn't happen, or what hurt you, or what loss you suffered. And that's not going to help you move forward. So let's see what the advice card here is. Love seeing the Empress right now. We could just give us a nice collective, like, exhale, you know? You have within you the ability to create something. This is a time for you to embrace your inner Empress. Recognize your ability to bring something new into this world, that there are ideas waiting for you to manifest them. This is a time to lean into your regalness. You know, tap into that part of yourself that holds the energy of the Empress. Feel like a creator, because that's what you are. You're a creator. And you can create a path that leads to great abundance and feeling secure and feeling nurtured and cared for, like this Empress offers. Or you can create a path that keeps you down. The choice is yours. And so here, to me, this advice is to rise up, lean into the high vibration of the Empress. Put yourself in that energy. Feel like a creator. Feel like someone who can bring something new into this world, that you're bringing something fresh, something that holds promise, something that will grow when you are attentive to it, when you care for it, like the Empress would care for one of her children, when you nurture it and you protect it. And that's what this situation is going to be. It's going to be one where you are being handed, you're being offered an opportunity. And the key here is to connect with that inner Empress. Be creative, you know, just feel her loving energy around you. Let her help you process the grief here too. If you think of her like a loving mother, right? She wants to be there and help you go through whatever emotions you need to go through so that you can release that. You can release that grief so that something new can come in. Whoever this is that's coming in here, let them go away. Like, you know, you need to recognize if they're keeping you back. This is their journey. And although they might try to infuse their perspective on your situation, just remember, this is their perspective. It's not yours. So go forward, be like the Empress, embrace the Empress energy, because when you do that, that is where you're going to find success. Much love, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.